a chat thing. Do I need a chat thing?
You can go on YouTube and
just do a YouTube.
yeah, you can make YouTube tiny.
How do I do that? Maybe you can help me here. All right, so this is it. Do I go in here?
Yeah.
Do details?
No, click
right
it.
here.
Just
Control room.
Click it.
Yeah, that's that. That's on one.
Wait, you're in studio.
Yeah.
You gotta go to like real YouTube. Like you have to go to the live stream.
Oh, well here, let me just. All right. This is it. Do I go in here?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go.
No, click.
Right here.
Just
Control room.
Click it.
Fire music. Okay, thank you. Now, go back over there. I want to test this, and you can tell me how the volume
you're in
is.
Studio.
Yeah.
You gotta go to like real YouTube. Like you have to go to the live stream.
Oh,
Now it's kind of delayed, so
Yeah.
you let me know how the volume sounds through your TV or headphones.
Now,
Go back over there. I want to test this, and you can tell me how the
You're in
volume is.
studio. You gotta go to like real.
It's kind of quiet.
Yeah. You have to go to the
All right, let me now it's move kind of this delayed. up. So now try it. It was kind of delayed, so now go let and me see know how the volume sounds through your TV or headphones.
now,
Go back over there. I want to test this, and you can tell me how the volume is. It's kind of quiet. All right, let me Now it's move kind of this delayed. up. So now try it. It was kind of delayed, so now go and see
How is it?
the volume sounds through your TV or headphones.
it's higher.
Okay.
Okay.
Go back over there. I want to test this. Tell me how the volume is. It's kind of quiet.
All right, I gotta mute myself so I'm not playing through. Okay. Hey everybody, welcome to my first ever live. I thought it was going to be something different, but here we are. We have the quarantine zone. We're going to inspect some zombies, and this should be a lot of fun. And we're going to do some testing that we didn't get a chance to see with some streamers who got a chance to play it early. Now that is kind of loud. We're going to update the settings. The sound is very loud on my end. Oh, I need to be able to go back and forth. I need to pull up chat. There we go. All right. How's the game volume?
Not the best fantasy these days, huh? Anyway, welcome back to reality. We're almost there. Checkpoint Alpha. They've been holding out, but they need reinforcements. That means us. All right, get ready.
Okay.
You're dropping in 20.
I turned it down because I wasn't sure.
Watch your step out there. It's
All
not
right,
just
so
a
we
tank.
are a soldier, and we're going to be doing some checkpoints and testing out these people. All right. Here's our little base.
Aware of the situation. The city is overrun by a zombie virus. And while not everyone has turned into a zombie, we need to try to save them. But at the same time, make sure the infected don't get into the zone. That's your job. Let's
All
hurry
right.
to the checkpoint and start examining the survivors.
We're going to go to the checkpoint and start examining survivors and testing this out. But first, this mouse sensitivity is ridiculous. All right. All right, that's a little better. All right. So we are here. Let's walk up to this survivor. All right.
Just shout next, and the soldiers will let the survivor in.
Next.
So, the first survivor. Approach him and take a close look.
Look at that
Are
face.
there any symptoms that immediately catch your eye?
Yeah, he's red.
Of course there are.
Oh,
Just
okay.
look at how red his head is. You absolutely must record this symptom on the symptom map.
Okay, we will do that. Oh, we can just hit C for quick symptoms. That's good to know. Here are all the known symptoms and the probability of infection. Mark the detected symptoms to decide where to allocate the survivor. Be careful, there might be multiple symptoms, and survivors may try to hide them. But later you will have tools to detect them more easily. Well, he clearly has a red face, red skin. And what's that on his neck? All right, well, we'll just... He obviously has something on his neck, too. But we will follow the tutorial here for this first dude. All right, and then this is where we allocate where the survivor goes. And we are going to send him to... Okay, we're going to send him to quarantine.
Only shows one symptom, but it's unclear. Send him to quarantine so we
I'm
can
just letting this guy
monitor him
talk.
for a while.
But we're going to send him to quarantine. But he actually shows more than one symptom. But they're saying it's just one. He's got the rash on his neck, but, you know, it is a demo, so.
Good luck.
All right, well, thanks. Let me get to work. Next. All right, are you his older brother or something? You look awfully similar. All right, anything wrong with this dude? No, he seems to be fine. Let's take a look. Okay, right there. He's got some bruising on his arm. Ooh, got some bruising on his neck. I don't see any bites or anything. Okay, he's clearly got the bruising. So we're going to mark the bruising here. Bruises. Now, it is a green arrow. No sign of infection. Non-invasive injuries. But according to that guy, anybody with problems, we're supposed to send to quarantine.
What do you mean, just precautions?
And we mark the bruises, and then when we check them out in quarantine, we can see if some of them symptoms stayed or not. All right, next, get up here. Are you trying to hide? Look at that. Oh, your wife's already inside. She's waiting for you. What is that? What is that? Let me guess. A dog bit you. All right. Well, clearly. Okay. Well, here's the deal. Oh, and there's another one. All right. So, all right. Here's the deal. Clearly, this guy's infected. Now, here's one of the tests I want to do. Test 1. We are going to mark his symptoms of what he definitely has, which is a bite mark. Now, there's a game similar to this called Contraband, and if you get a perfect inspection, you got extra money, from what I understand, from what I remember. So we want to make sure he's got no, I mean, that kind of looks like a little bit of bruising right there. So we're going to mark that too. We just want to make sure we have perfect inspection and mark all the symptoms. And then we're going to liquidate him. I don't know if that's bruising on his face or what. Let's take a look at the face. Freckles, skin rash. I mean, it kind of looks kind of pale. Or he's got like red skin. It's kind of hard to tell. But anyway, we want to make sure we have it perfect. And then we're sending this guy to liquidation. All right, sir, this way. Yeah, you're going to a special room. Take care of that for me, buddy.
That's it for today. Hit the bunks. We've got another long day tomorrow.
Let's see what pops up top. Survivor sit for liquidation. All right, killing an infected, 900. Okay, so this is how we go test it. So the next time we get somebody that's infected, we are going to immediately liquidate him, but not select the symptoms just to see if it's the same amount of money. So that's going to be the first test. Do we get extra money for doing a better inspection job? They may change it by the time the game comes out, but we'll test it for the demo. All right, valid eliminations. Got a couple people in quarantine. All right.
First, check out everyone in quarantine.
All right, so let's go check out everybody in quarantine. We're going to... Thanks for being here, Sky Monk. I see you keep growing in subscribers. Pretty cool. I like it. All right. If you send people to quarantine, check them the next day. Perhaps their symptoms have changed and a final decision or allocation can be made. Re-examine the survivors you have sent to quarantine. Those whose symptoms have disappeared can be sent to the block. If a survivor was infected and you leave them in quarantine for 2 days, that's very important, 2 days. Because when I was testing this before I went live, the 2-day thing, it was happening like the next day, and I was pretty sure I checked everybody, but we'll see. And then cleansing kills everyone in quarantine, because I assume they would purposely do that.
Go over to him and call him in for a recheck.
All right, we're going to call him for a recheck. Come over here, sir.
He doesn't show that previous symptom anymore, so he can be moved to the block.
Here's the problem I have with the demo. It says it doesn't show that previous symptom anymore, so he can be moved to the block. But look at his neck. See? And this happened. Now, this is a completely different person, so it is kind of randomized. But as far as the... but that's just the person. The symptoms and stuff are randomized too, except for the tutorial part with this one. Because this guy clearly has more symptoms than just the red skin. But yet we're supposed to send him to the block according to the demo. So we're going to send him, even though he already started with it. So, I mean, there's already an error just as far as the demo goes. They shouldn't have gave him those problems, because to me it's like, hey, no, he's still got something going on there, which was probably... We're going to check this guy out too, but whatever he had was probably... Oh, okay, it's wanting me to do all this. Okay, I got you. All right, now we can see through clothes, and we can use the UV to see hidden symptoms that are not visible to the naked eye.
Call in the next one and use the new tool on him.
Well, I'm not going to call in the next one until we finish inspecting this guy. But that last guy that we just let in for the survivors was... It's not letting us.
Identification verified. Quarantine
All right.
status stable.
You
No
come out here.
incidents reported.
I think it was like
Please,
herpes
just
or
check.
rash.
You'll see I'm fine.
Okay, this is the guy who had the bruising. There's still a little bit of bruising right there in his leg. Let's see if he's got anything else hidden on him. I'm not seeing nothing. We'll use this UV to see if he has any hidden bites or anything. That might show up. Check his feet. See, I think this guy might be alright too. He had the bruising. And the bruising seems to be gone. So I think he's okay. Let's check this side. People can be sneaky. Yeah, he had the bruising all on him. Still a little bit of bruising. Looks like kinda. But I think he's good. What do you think? You think he's good? I think he's good. I think we send him to the survivor spot. Get him out of here.
I can't believe it. Thank you.
And then hopefully he doesn't turn into a zombie with all the other survivors. Yeah, you go escort that dude. Just make sure he alright. Alright. Let's go. Next. Let's move it. If you find something, lies. I can't go back. Okay, right there he's got bruising. Let's check out the UV. Okay. Right there he's got bruising. He's got bruising on his face. Bruising on the inside of the arm. We'll do a quick check out the feet. Everything. Definitely bruising on his leg. Alright, let's pull up the UV here. See if we see anything crazy. You got something on your face, do you? All right, I think we're good that way. All right, let's check the side of him here. All right, we're definitely got to mark bruising. Oh, he's got skin cuts. Bruising, skin cuts. Well, right now he's going to quarantine. I don't see nothing that's guaranteed infected. But he's got bruising and skin cuts. Those are just freckles or whatever. Alright, so I think he's okay. Just bruising and skin cuts so far. I mean, yeah, just skin cuts and bruising. Let's check this side. He ain't got nothing on his feet, does he? Alright, I think he's... You know, he's not in great shape, but I think he's okay. So let's go ahead and mark his symptoms. Maybe he'll make it out of here and he'll get to go to the survivor compound. Skin cuts, bruising. See, the skin cuts is just a possible sign, not necessarily bad. So we're gonna send him to quarantine.
I swear.
Well, I don't know if I believe you. Alright, next, let's do this.
I was bitten by a dog, not a zombie.
Okay, so now we're looking for bites because he said he was bitten by a dog, not a zombie. Alright, now if we do see a bite, it's a perfect time to test our perfect symptoms monetary value, because then we can just see if we get more money by just sending him to liquidation without selecting anything. Alright, so he's definitely got yellow eyes, and he's got bruising. Definitely a bunch of bruising. Hey, why are you moving around on me when I change the UV light? You trying to hide something? You trying to hide something, bro? You trying to hide something? I have a sneaky feeling he's trying to hide something. Especially when he said he's bitten by a dog, not a zombie. But I don't see any bites at all. So, Man, I don't know if I'd call that bruising. Let's just do the lights. I mean, so far he's just got the bruising and the yellow eyes. So I don't know. Yellow eyes is not guaranteed infected. So, oh, sneaky, sneaky guy. Okay, sneaky. That was a dog, huh? Well, we don't believe you. Now, this is how we test it. We already know the other person definitely had bites, liquidated, $900. Now what we do is we don't mark any symptoms at all. We send them straight to liquidation
You're scaring me.
and see how much money it gives us. $900. Okay, so test 1 completed. It was the exact same. All right, interesting.
Come on.
Please. I have children. They're waiting for me.
All right, well, first of all, you have mouth blood, bruising. Now, mouth blood is not a definite sign, I don't think. We're going to take a look. I mean, it does seem very suspicious if she's got mouth blood. All right, but we're going to take a look. All right, front of hers, okay so far.
You are in a quarantine zone. Stay calm and wait for your turn. Prepare your
We're going to
belongings
scan
for
her.
inspection. Remove your outer clothing, hats, glasses, and gloves.
Mouth blood, bruising. Let's check your feet. Somebody can hide something on her ankle. All right, let's go to the side. Okay, just bruising so far. Ooh. Now, I think that bruising's really bad. That might be what they call the red bruising. We'll take a look here in a second. We'll take a look. Yeah, she... Alright. Mouth blood, bruising, and red bruising. Because this arm was the red bruising, I don't think. But this back here definitely looks a little more severe. Not quite necrosis, but pretty bad. Let's pull this up. Or is it that? I have no idea. See, that looks so much like... See, that red bruising's got some yellow around it and everything. That's hard to tell. Well, we definitely know that she has mouth blood, which is possible. It kind of looks like that, but I don't see the spots. And it looks a little bit more serious. We know she's got some bruising. It looks a little more like red bruising compared to... But it's showing red bruising on the face. So I'm wondering if that's a facial thing. Instead of just red bruising anywhere. Let's take a look at it again. I mean, that looks pretty bad. There's some red, a little yellow. I'm going to call that... Is it that? No, it's a little darker. And some yellow around. I'm going to call it red bruising. Which doesn't mean that she's got to necessarily go straight into... We'll put her in quarantine. I ain't trusting her, though.
Please.
Oh, wait a second. Do we have a... Yeah, we just got this in the flashlight. All right. Next. We got stuff to do. Come on.
I was bitten by a dog. Not a zombie.
All right. Here's another person saying that it was a dog, not a zombie. Well, I'll be the judge of that. Oh, so that's a dog, huh? I think we caught a straight up liar.
And wait for your turn. Prepare your belongings for inspection.
I'm just curious if you got
Hats, glasses,
bitten by anybody else. All right, now this one's straight liquidation. We know this. She's, oh, look at that. And she's got necrosis, which is also guaranteed infection. Okay, bite and necrosis. We'll just do a secondary test of the necrosis, and bite. We'll go ahead and mark the symptoms, and then send her to quarantine or liquidation.
You're scaring me. Where am I going?
You're going to a special place, lady. Don't worry about it. For special people. And she gone. She is gone. So, all right. That's it. We've got 2 people in quarantine. Our first test is in the books. You don't get extra money for correctly putting down all the symptoms of an infected. It's the same money whether you mark the symptoms or not. So we're going to come over here and go to sleep. Oh, I think so. All right. I think so, Sky Monk.
Everyone you've checked and let through is staying in the block.
It's pretty cool.
And until the evacuation
Maybe they're here for the
happens,
testing.
you
In
need
case
to
you
keep an
didn't
eye
catch it, whoever else is here in the chat,
Make sure
we were
there's
testing
no
to
food in
see.
space.
Okay, now we're doing base management.
Let's focus on the base today.
You can track number of survivors, their condition, whether they're healthy or sick, the quantity and required available resources per day, statuses, and level of current buildings. You can also upgrade them and build new ones. Now, from the ones I saw before, there's a bunch of different things you can upgrade here, and you could grow them, but you also need power for them. I didn't see anybody actually expand on this, and then I actually sent in the suggestions to the developers
As you
after
can
the
see,
demo
there's no
of some
food or fuel for today.
of how they could really expand on this and really make it
From the
like
warehouse.
not just a checkpoint but base building. So it'd be really cool.
You have to buy these resources.
All right, replenish.
Buy supplies and fuel for everyone in the block.
Bye. We just replenish it all.
Now that the warehouse is loaded with supplies and fuel, you need to deliver them to the block.
And we will.
Over to
I'm gonna
the
run over there real
warehouse.
quick. All right, so it's over here.
Load the supplies and fuel onto the cart.
I'm going to. Now they did something different. Oh, can I see it? Oh, I guess I gotta do the fuel first. Before you had to manually pick up each one, which you still can, but now you can just. Come on. I guess I gotta get closer. Take the required resource from the shelf for transfer the cart. Yeah. Okay, I guess I had to do that first. Because now you can auto e-take it. So that's something they added, which made it much better and faster. See, before you didn't. There we go. If you get the right angle, you can pick it up without even having to let go of the cart. I'm going to go ahead and take these medical supplies too. If they all fit. Oh, I hit E too much.
The supplies and fuel to the block.
We're going to lose that med pack right there. We're going to lose it probably. Alright, now this is where we send those survivors to the block. We bring them up here. Ooh, almost fell off. Come on, you can do it.
The supplies need to go to the dining hall, and the fuel to the generator.
I'm not doing that. Yeah, if you just get there, they just auto land there. And then it wants the fuel to the generator. Now this is something I definitely want to test is the base building. I already did some testing on the min-maxing of the
Excellent. Everyone's fed today.
the power, because what I did is I upgraded a bunch of power. Oh, that's right.
Survivors today.
We don't have a medical
Reports of
facility
large zombie clusters
to drop these off
in
at.
areas.
Yeah, I'm
So
not.
we need to be ready.
I'm not gonna bother with them. All right, so now let's get back to the inspecting. This is a pretty cool base, and then they have base defenses and everything. Oh, I guess that's what we're about to do. Sorry, I'm moving fast. All right. We're not checking any new. No, but here's the problem. I've got one maybe possible infected in quarantine, and it's not letting me go check them. If they're infected, they can only last like 2 days. is what it said, and then they die. So that's something else I want to test, because this would be the very next day, day 3, and I got 1 in there, so that's already a day gone. So is that going to screw us over or not? I don't know.
Massive zombie attack.
All right. Now this is something which looks like it could be fun, but I think I'd rather them just make it a... You can upgrade the weapon, bombs, bait, airstrike, which would be cool. But I think it might be cooler just to be like a tower defense, and you upgrade it, and then you can go and help if like you want, you know. Kind of turn a piece of the game. See, no upgrades. And this is something I've seen nobody do, is purchase it. Whoop. Seems kind of slow. But I don't know, this part of the game doesn't seem to be as fun. I mean, it's definitely got potential, but it's just, I don't know. Is there somebody still alive somewhere? Oh. What? It's supposed to explode. Okay. There we go. That was okay. It's not... definitely could be some improvements there. I think I almost rather be... For me, I'd rather just base build and tower defense it. And also do the inspections. I don't know if I really want... You know... I feel like that's more of an interruption of what I want to do rather than... Like, I mean, it'd be a neat feature, but it'd be nice if it'd be something you select to do instead of just randomly happening. All right, so I got a stethoscope now. Now we can listen to lungs and their infection. All right. Oh, oh, I didn't mean to do that yet. You wait there, buddy. We have to...
Identification verified. Quarantine status.
I have a feeling that's supposed to happen. Look at that. Look at that. She turned zombie. That guy, unfortunately, was not infected. And he was the one's like, hey, if you see anything, just don't say nothing. Alright. We got to clean it out. Can't send nobody into quarantine with that in there. Alright. Well, there we go. Oh, look at that. Alright, he has a cough. Did y'all hear that growl? Okay, that growl. See, we can go through this really quick. I'm pretty sure that growl. Let's go listen to him. There's sick breath. And it almost sounds like it's got bubbles in it, like water in there. Now, virus breath. It actually has a freaking growl. I don't think we even need to inspect them. Let's, oh. Hey, buddy, we have a special place for you to take care of that cough. It's just that way. Yeah, you're fine. No problem, buddy. He gone. He gone. All right, next. Let's go. All right, kids made it through yesterday. All right, you have a cough. Let me get closer. You trying to hold your breath on me? All right, he has a cough. Don't cough on me, boy. He's got the black spots, but it doesn't even sound like sick breath either. Okay, well. Hey, did I just say don't cough on me? Alright, I gotta check you out, man. Alright, so he has a cough. Eyes are fine. Hey, put that arm down. Okay. Cough. What shoes are you wearing? You don't look like very good survival shoes. Why is your... Alright. Let's glow him up. See if he's got something on him. It says kids went through yesterday. Now, if you just have a cough, you know, I ain't gonna penalize just for having a cough. I don't know if you're supposed to go in quarantine with just a cough, though. I have to zoom in on them feet, make sure. Oh, alright, so he's got skin cuts. He's got skin cuts for sure. Let's see what it looks like in the light. Yeah, just skin cuts. A bunch of them. Alright, I was just going to let you through with a cough and just buy like a medical tent or something like that. But buddy, I'm afraid you're going to have to go in quarantine. Sorry, bud. We got to get you. You got the coughs, which could be a sign. So you're already going for that. And skin cuts. At least you're going in there without that zombie in there, right? All right, next survivor.
I promise.
Well, I hope you're right, miss. All right, we'll go ahead and check the backside of you since we're already here. Try to do this quickly. I definitely want to do, we already did the testing with the perfect inspection versus not. So I don't think that really matters. Just, you know, just don't let any infected in. We have to check the feet. Because I remember it's kind of randomized, making sure I ain't got nothing with feet or anything. Just making sure they ain't skin cuts on the feet. Because some of them are like wearing sandals and other ones are wearing shoes. It makes me think at some point, maybe when the game comes out, they're going to be hiding stuff in their feet. Well, you know what? I'm not seeing nothing. I'm thinking we might actually have our first no symptom person. Now, if I get something wrong, and y'all troll me here, let me, I think she's good. Where? She may be the first one going straight to the block. Hopefully she doesn't turn zombie and kill everybody in there. Alright, next. Come on. Yeah, don't make me wait.
My kids made it through yesterday. I just need to join them.
Okay, those, I don't even know what you would call those. I mean, freckles? But not really. I mean, that's what it is, or what the game, I guess, is saying it is, but that's not what freckles look like. I guess they make them real pronounced and that sort of thing. Oh, skin cuts. We gotta look and see if there's a bite around there. Let me look at your face again. Alright, skin cuts. Stop moving on me. You're making me not trust you. I should have checked his breathing first. Maybe he's got some breathing issue. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look. Yeah, skin cuts on the front, back. Anything else? You trying to hide something under that hoodie? I guess it could be cold, and so he's just staying hidden. Okay, well, I guess it's just the skin cuts, and then we'll check his breath here, just to make sure. I'm not seeing any glowing bites or nothing. All right, freckles. Oh, gotta listen in. Move it around. Yeah, his breathing's fine. I think we're good. I think we're good. See you, bud. Thanks, Sky Monk, for being here. All right. Skin cuts and you'll go to quarantine.
Kids in there, please.
Oh, grab your kids in there. Okay, so that's it for that one. But before we end this day, I definitely want to test the. We're going to test the base stuff. Big tents, clinics. I've already kind of tested that, so I'm not too worried about that. I really would like to get upgrades so we could actually check it out. Because that's the next we'll do, but maybe not these things. See? A mine traffic mid sound. Yes. I want to buy that. I want to buy that. And soldiers. Let's do that. And we don't have enough for that, but oh yeah, we do. Okay. All right, we've upgraded everything and maxed it out. That is something I didn't see. I watched 3 different streamers who were, you know, big enough and they got to play the game early, you know. And that took all our money. But I definitely wanted to check them out and check out the game. It looked really cool. I guess it's probably Fooster. He did the most I've seen with the base building, him and Da Dev Da, but I didn't finish Da Dev Da's video. I had to go, but this is before the video came out. But I really liked the videos, you know, and it definitely caught my interest, and I wanted to check it out. There's just a couple things I wanted to test that didn't get tested. Alright, so now we're going to do symptoms. So that's fine. Do symptoms. We're going to pick this up. Alright. So we'll probably start with temperature, chest, and then the visuals. That'll be the best way to do this here.
Has some luggage. We allow them to bring their own stuff. But now, you need to carefully inspect the luggage for weapons.
Actually, we're going to do luggage first, because then we can liquidate them right away if we need to, if they have zombie body parts. And so we can just liquidate them right away. So that makes it a little easier. And then we don't have to go through the whole inspecting their body and everything if they got to be sent for liquidation anyway. So that's what we got. Alright, let's go. Some survivors have baggage with them. Inspect it, especially if you hear signals. See ordinary items.
Play God again. Let's see
They
if
can
we
be let go. Do not confiscate personal items. If you see weapons in the baggage, it is contraband. It must be confiscated. You'll be rewarded. After confiscation, the survivor can be let go. Don't forget to illuminate items with a UV flashlight that may show signs of infection. In that case, survivor must be eliminated. Elimination is also mandatory if survivor attempts to smuggle zombie parts. So, before we even check those people out, see, look at that. I'm going to take that. That's a weapon. We obviously... We don't even have to check this guy out. I mean, he could be super clean. But what's nice about it is... we don't have to do anything.
Is this another checkpoint?
Yes, it is. This guy will escort you to your next checkpoint. All right. Next. Let's go. All right, he's got the sneezes. All right, well, we got to pull out the flashlight. Make sure there's nothing illuminating infection. I don't guess it would actually be on the backpack itself. All right, you have a cough and a sneeze. The sneeze and a cough, which are both bad. But we are going to check your temperature.
You are in a quarantine zone. Stay calm.
30, 33, and 38. All right, we'll 33. Wait a second. Pulse, oh, 132. 134, 38. All right. 134, so just elevated. An elevated temperature. But you are sounding kind of sickly. All right, let's check you out. Okay, so that's sick breath. Let's listen for any growls. Okay. So we don't want to forget that. He's got sick breath. Let's check it out. Spruce. You better not have anything wrong with him. Now, what would that just be? Like freckles on the back? You better not have anything wrong with him, seriously, because he's making me spend all this time checking him out. He is very sickly, though. So it makes me think, you know, there's definitely something wrong with him. He's got a bunch of potential signs. Almost just kind of want to put him down right now just to make it easier. All right, so we go get your sick breath. Sneeze, cough, sick breath. Yeah, he's not virus breath. So we're going to give him a chance. We're going to send you. Hopefully you can go in with your food. Better check it. Keep an eye on that guy. He may turn any moment. Oh, actually, before we finish these people off.
Identification verified. Quarantine status stable. No incidents reported.
Yeah, he's got a day in quarantine. They can only last 2 days if they're infected.
See?
But now you got kind of a little bit of face bruising, but let's check you out. Skin cuts and a cough. Yeah, we're going to check him out real quick. Just so we have room for these other people trying to get in. Alright, so where did he hit? He had skin cuts on his back, didn't he? Alright, his cough's gone. His skin cuts are a little better, though. It seemed to be pretty extreme last time. At least he didn't gain any symptoms. If he gained symptoms, I'd probably liquidate him even if we lost money for liquidating him. Okay. Well, let's, his cough's gone. So we'll clear that off his inspection here. He's still got the skin cuts. So, buddy, unfortunately, I'm going to put you back into quarantine.
No, you don't understand.
Just for a little bit. Keep an eye on that guy that's got all the... Now he's not coughing or anything. Alright.
Play God again. Let's see who you ruined this time.
Excuse me. I have your life in my hand. Now, you had freckles and skin cuts. So, we're just going to check you out real quick. Now, his skin cuts... Where was his skin cuts at? I don't remember where his skin cuts were. I think it was on his back as well. Or his arm or something. Alright, he still has freckles, but I'm not seeing the skin cuts. It looks like they've healed up. So we might actually... I'll zoom in on the feet there for a while, you know. You never be too sure. Because I have a feeling, they would hide something. Well, guess what, bud? You were being rude. Liquidate. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, so your symptoms, your skin cuts seem to be gone. So we will clear that off. You still have freckles. Can't help you there. But we will...
You are a
Oh, now you're being nice. But we're going to send you
Identification verified.
to the survivor's block. Keep an eye on him. He's got freckles. Alright.
Move it.
Let's move it. Okay, so you're sneezing.
I bit my lip. That's all. Look, see? It's not serious.
Alright, why are you wearing so much here? Take all that off. Alright, hiccups, mouth blood. Look, right there, on the foot. Skin cuts on the foot. Skin cuts, mouth blood, sneezing. Skin cuts, mouth blood, sneezing. Has she got any like hidden bite or anything?
You are in a
Oh.
quarantine zone. Stay calm and wait.
Now those are like the bumps, so I think that's the like skin rash or herpes or something.
Hats, glasses, and gloves.
Bruising. That's the darker bruising. That's got to be the red bruising. Is it possible that this lady somehow is not infected, just taking a beating? Do we even give her a day? Because, I mean, think about it. She has... No, she's got the skin rash. The red bruising. Mouth blood. Oh, we haven't even checked her temperature yet. Sneeze. And hiccups. Alright. Yeah, she's about to sneeze on me. I had to move. Okay, your breathing's fine. Alright. Oh, 236. Oh, I should have started with that, like I said I was going to do. I kind of want to put that on there. Alright, man, we have a special spot for you that specifically helps with sneezes. What is that? Not enough resources for the next day food. Okay. It specifically helps. Right this way, man.
Another checkpoint?
Watch out for that one. Do I have money? I don't even have money because I made all those upgrades. Test, because I'd like to test those out. Killing an infected 900. Alright. So now, do we have money? Because we have not enough resources, food next day. Let's replenish our provisions. We have a lot of people in there, which is why... How many people do we have in there? We got 6 beds, but... Food in the dining room, 4. Food needed for today. Alright, let's replenish that. You know what? We're going to go ahead and... Yeah, we're going to finish this, and then we will... Take...
I feel okay. I promise.
Alright, well, you're normal there. Alright, breathing's fine. Are you actually a survivor with no problems? They're rare these days. Like, even if you're not infected, they definitely seem to have issues.
You are in a quarantine zone. Stay calm and wait for your turn. Prepare your belongings for
Make
inspection.
sure
Remove your
ain't
outfit,
hiding nothing in his
hats,
hair.
glasses, and gloves.
Alright, check down the side of you here. Oh, make sure you're not hiding nothing. Alright, so I think, well, so far this guy's looking good. Do we actually have a full-fledged survivor? What's wrong with you? There's got to be something. There's always something wrong. You know what? Unless I missed it.
I won't
He
let you
good.
down, I promise.
Seems good to me. So, and that's it. Okay, so let's grab this food.
As I said this morning, today's to the block to
Nice. We don't even have to move it over there. I will, but we don't have enough food for the day. Although we will, because it looks like they're about to get evacuated. But we're going to go ahead and store this food I just bought. Over here. Alright. Now we're about to evacuate a bunch of people, so I'm curious as far as our base. What can we do? We can do a big tent, another small tent, a tower. Zombie damage in the block. It's going to take, it doesn't say how much energy consumption. You know it's going to take something though. It just doesn't say what until we build it. So it probably, and I love how it shows survivors on the block, how many are healthy, how many are sick. So also, oh, okay, so there's like 2 sick ones. I guess maybe still had symptoms. We're about to get rid of 2 of them though. I guess let's, oh, it won't let me. It'll let me replenish, but it won't let me buy, oh, there we go. Alright, we're going to build the medical tent. Oh, great. And we don't have enough money for that. Oh, I'm supposed to use... Oh, I'm still carrying that. Okay. I was like, what in the world's going on? Alright. We don't need the tents because they're going. We want to connect that. We want to heal those people up. See, small tent, dining. Where's the medical facility? Okay, there's the medical. Alright, we're going to drive us over there real quick because you remember how I bought tons? I wonder if... Come on. Now I got stuck. Alright, well there's one issue. Alright. Never mind, we're leaving it. We gotta get rid of these people because they're taking up too many resources. So let's try this and let's do our next test that I never got to see is these upgrades. Strip the survivors from the block by trucks according to the rules of sorting. Confirmation sends the survivor to the truck without the possibility of return. If you finish the evacuation without distributing everyone, you have to wait to the next evacuation. Okay. Well, we want to go ahead and we'll go ahead and distribute them. Now this one is pretty cool. It's like an escort mission. He had the red skin. Oh, I never got rid of the red skin. Just one person driving the blue truck. Got a blue shirt? Sure. You can go in that one. So I assume you'll be able to upgrade the trucks. You been there a while? Sure. You could be our female. She came in clean. So she go there. You've got freckles. Who's in this spot? Who's in that spot? Well, we only take 1, 2, 3. We can only take, well, she was my female. Sure. All right. I guess we only take a couple. I thought we could take like 4. Now see, now I got the upgrades. Now we can actually be able to see how these work whenever it happens. Now it's nighttime. Let's see if they brought this back in here. No. Oh, wait a second. You see the auto take? Oh, I was wondering if maybe we could, if it would just send it to wherever we leave the basket. That would be a nice little glitch to find. We're just going to take 1 and set it over here. We need, oh, we got more money now. Okay. So let's let's upgrade this. We're going to build another one. Takes it to 7. Okay, that's max level for what we got going on. We can go ahead and connect the dining room. Personal 9, provision in the building 9. So we already got plenty of that. Connect. So if you go over without planning, it automatically turns it off. Alright, well it's simple. Just give me one of these. Bam. Now it should work. Now they're both connected. Connect. Connect. Alright, so we need food and med kits. I guess all these people, they should be leaving. Food consumption 3, food stored 9. We got plenty of food. I guess it's really med kits. But this thing, maybe if we grab it from a different angle. I was trying to get it out. It's stuck on this door. It's stuck. Nothing I can do about that. It's stuck. Alright. So I guess that's it. Alright, I was kind of playing around with the base stuff, so that was pretty cool. We'll, there's nobody there. Alright, how long you been? You just been in there 0 days. 1 day.
No incidents reported.
I don't want to cause any trouble.
I know. Before we go, I just kind of want to check you out, man. Alright, you do kind of have sick breath now. So I got to mark you for that, man. I'll give you one more day. If you don't make it, we're going to have to eliminate you. It's our only choice. It's our only choice. Alright. Now let's go to bed. We'll go to bed, and then we can test out all these bombs and stuff. You have to check Q inspection. What are you talking about? Have to check what? Alright, well let's go in here. Anything? We got our collectible, I see. I hear the generator's on. Q inspection. Evacuation completed, but I never evacuated anybody. Okay, I think it might be glitching because I've done the evacuation before. So I don't know if it's glitching. You know, they're making updates and getting suggestions. Because that shouldn't be the case. Nice if I can grab 2 since my thing's stuck. It says it's red. It'd be cool. Another suggestion I had was actually being able to place stuff where you want it, like in this base, and then maybe that side will expand out, and you can just have a huge base with tons of survivors. But you got to make money, a lot of money somehow, in order to have like a big compound like that. Inspections were done. I'm just trying to get this thing to glitch back up. Distribute energy to buildings using the tablet. Okay, so it's making us do connect, connect, connect. There. Generating 11 power. That's just taking up 2. Sticking up 3 and 4. Okay. So yeah, we're fine. 12 power, 9. So we're good. So I don't know what they're wanting. I guess we'll go ahead and replenish all this, just so we have it in storage. And we are just out of money. But everything's all green. Everything's good now. Can we go? Can we do this? Maybe you can't go to bed with supplies dwindling. Queue inspection. We already did that. Oh, I was trying to send him to the block. No. Did I not put him back in?
Identification verified. Quarantine status.
I'm an idiot.
No incidents reported.
No.
You don't understand.
No, you got to go back in there, buddy. Oh, good grief. See, that's on me. That is on me. He was just standing out there. He could have just walked around or whatever. All right. Now, something I haven't seen is all these. And we can't even use it because I have no money. $37 mil, 155 mil. This is a big boy here. What if we can destroy our own stuff? Kinda gotta shoot the ones in between. You'd think that would kill a bunch of our own trucks, but it doesn't. Okay. So we can't destroy our own because that explosion should have definitely done some damage.
Have appeared, and one of them is aggression. So
Aggression.
they might attack you. Grab the
Okay,
pistol
well I
from the
think I've
table.
done all the testing
Also,
that
pick up
I
the
had
syringe
planned to do,
analyzer. Our scientists
because we're not going to get another evacuation to test those weapons.
But it's
But it seems like a pretty fun game.
and there aren't
Now when they're infected,
wisely.
they give you a little syringe. I'll show you all here in a second. I'm just going to do this. And because we don't have enough power, yes, I know. Because we don't have enough power, we just foods, bed, energy. We don't need any of this because we're not going to do that. But anyway, wasn't trying to make this really long video, but it's pretty fun. It's pretty cool. I definitely would like to see some expansion of base building. As far as the resources go in here, I do love that they added the autofill, so it just goes there. You don't even have to move the thing. You can just come over here, and as long as it's close enough. So that's pretty sweet. Makes it easier. Another thing is if it'd be cool for the base defense in the front, if they have those random attacks, if they would just, you know, have actual soldiers on the towers, which you can purchase, have on there, I guess, help defend it. But, you know, have a tower defense and you can just kind of watch it and even help out if you need to. There's our pistol. We don't really need it.
Identification verified. Quarantine status stable.
These guys are still
No
alive.
incidents reported.
That guy is now pale. Get up here.
I bit my lip. That's it.
Alright, so now he's got mouth blood, red eyes, and he's pale. So he is clearly... Yeah, he's got red eyes. See, one time I thought it may have been conjunctivitis, but yeah, so obviously he'd be one. All right, we're gonna go ahead and liquidate him. We're just gonna clear these guys out.
What do you mean special processing?
Yeah, special processing. It's this way, buddy. Just keep going straight that way. Alright, he didn't come back and try to fight us. Now, apparently these guys will just, like, come and try to get us. Yeah, he had to be infected. He was adding symptoms while in quarantine, not clearing them. But basically, they give you a syringe to where you can just... They're rare, and I guess they're expensive. I guess in the future you can just, like, buy them. But, yeah, the syringe analyzer, an extremely expensive disposable express test, and it's 100% accurate, but it's expensive. Well, I'm not too worried about that. We're going to at least let this guy go. Yeah, just looking at your eyes. Well, buddy, the problem is you had sick breath and skin cuts. So we're going to have to simply... We're just going to have to simply check you out here, man. Still have the sick breath. I figured we'd finish this up letting this guy go. If he's free. You know what? Let's go ahead and just use this little thing on him. Since we're going to end it anyway. Let's, there it is. Let's go ahead and give it this to him. I think he's fine, but we'll find out. Yeah. There you go. You can go to the survivor's block. There's no food or anything there for you, but but that's pretty much it. You know, and then these people, you know, just more checkpoints. Some of them will carry stuff, some of them won't. Alright, this guy's got some issues. Does he have necrosis? That's what I'm looking for. Says bitten by a dog, not a zombie. Well, I'm not seeing, yeah, see, I mean, that looks like necrosis, right? Which means he's infected, right? So we'd send him for liquidation.
I'm still fine. Right?
And he's going to get aggressive with us after they just told us that, right? Nope, I guess not. Alright. I was waiting for one of them to be aggressive. I'll take that. Okay, that's infected. So she has to be... And she has to be deleted.
Deserve this.
Oh. We're not going to consider that a weapon. We're going to put all that away. And I kind of want to take off my flashlight. And we're going to send her for a liquidation. Have to. Stuff had weapons on it. Oh. Oh, there she is. What's she thinking? Now, these soldiers will shoot at the person, but it usually lets the person get a couple licks in first before they do anything. So, but we're going to stop it there. There's nothing really else I wanted to test. It looks like a fun game. Looking forward to when it fully releases. Some suggestions I have. I'm hoping that they do a second quarantine. I think it'd be cool because if there's some that you hope will survive or want to survive, but you have two separate quarantines, so you could put like the ones with the worst symptoms in one, and the ones that are just cough and that kind of thing in another, to kind of keep them separated. Another suggestion is I'm hoping that they will have a soldier like maybe this guy. It's already chilling there. Take the supplies and stuff to the base for you, because that would be nice if they just kind of took it in for you, and maybe on an automatic daily schedule or whenever, you know, to keep these filled up. And I'd kind of like to see, while we're here, we'll go ahead and Let's go ahead and buy a big tent. Can we buy one? Yep, we can. I just kind of want to see. We're going to disconnect it, but I just kind of want to see where it's placed at. Okay, here's the big tent. So I'm wondering if you can set another big tent next to it, and so forth and so forth. Because I see the space here, but I'd like to see. It'd be cool if you could manually put stuff places, or maybe take down this wall and it expands out further. It would be kind of neat if, like these towers, or whenever you build a tower, you can actually go up in the tower and you can like look down on the people walking around talking. That's something I'd like to see, is like the people actually doing stuff. I mean, they're just saying and kind of talking to themselves, but once you get enough survivors, it might be pretty cool. I mean, these people are just sitting in there. All right, before we leave, last test. All right, well, you don't want to kill the non-survivors. That costs a lot of money. You only get 900 for infected, 13 for that. Now, can you shoot the soldiers? Oh, it wouldn't let you shoot the soldiers, but it showed me them right there. So, yep. You can accidentally kill them after they're already in the survivor block. So, that's not cool. It won't let you shoot the soldiers, but you get kind of close to them. Can't shoot through fences, but it would be cool to go up there. Alright, just testing out some things, but it looks like a fun game. I'm looking forward to the release, or if they make any updates. Oh, another thing that you didn't get to see tested is if I was to exit and go right back in on the same day, like you didn't go to sleep first, it would not be the same characters, or it may be the same symptoms, like in the same spots or any of that kind of stuff. It's even the demo is randomized, which is pretty nice. But anyway, thanks for being here, everybody. Appreciate it. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and thanks for watching my first live stream. Wasn't what I was expecting, but please like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Have a good one.